Barking dogs in a car. So everyone, in this video I want to say that what people do in life is we always argue with other people, often, especially when we're growing up. Like, this could be even in our 30s, 40s, 50s, or even longer. And what we do is we try and say that we're right and that they're wrong. But in this video, I want to share with you a totally different way, which is so much more liberating and freeing. And it'll bring so much more peace and harmony and positive energy to your relationships through actually understanding and connecting with people on an emotional level and on a humble level and on trying to understand one another, empathize. So rather than say, if somebody says to you, you never listen to me, or you're selfish, or you're controlling, or I feel controlled by you. Often people won't say I feel controlled. Usually they'll say it in a way where it sounds as if like it's an accusation or blame. Like, you're controlling, you didn't do this, you know. So when usually our reaction to this is like we feel wrongdoing, like injustice, and our immediate reaction is to defend or else counterattack, or to blame them about something as well. Like, you didn't do this. But listen everyone, I want to just say for a minute, let's break this pattern a little bit. What we can actually do is say something like, really? So this is how you feel, eh? Thanks for telling me this. Thanks for sharing this with me. I understand it might be like sometimes difficult to share these real true feelings with me or another person. So thanks for having the courage, or whatever. Like, you don't have to talk and talk and talk and talk. But you can say something like this. Here's my oranges and avocado and bananas. But so I'm just gonna reposition for a second. So what you can actually do is, everyone, is totally transformed by basically, in your heart of hearts, you want to agree with their perception. You don't want to argue with someone's perception in life. So if this is their perception, if this is their experience, validate their experience. If they, in a moment, it could be an emotional moment and they could take it back later, or it could be emotional, non-emotional moment and they don't take it back, and this is how they actually truly feel. So this is actually really valuable information. Another person could basically not tell you and then become cold, cool, distant, or passive aggressive towards you, and then they could either leave or just be mean, you know. So it's better to welcome somebody being honest with you. So what you want is for someone not to argue with you when you express your experience, and for you not to argue with somebody when they express their experience. So, like, I could say I experience you as talking too much, and you could say, no way, I don't talk too much, no way. Like, no one else says this to me. But it doesn't matter if anyone else says this to you. Their experience, in their perception, in their heart, their body, their mind, you're talking too much. So it's good to listen, everyone, get feedback from other people, and then you can ask them, like, what would you like, or how can I do things differently? Like, what would you like? You know, you don't have to be a walkover, but you don't have to like totally change who you are, not at all. But life is all about learning and growing and making little fine-tuned adjustments. So that's what you do, and you can ask them politely not to argue with your perception when you're expressing how you experience things, or them. So this is actually also called holding a space. When we validate and honour, love and respect someone else's experience for what it is, without needing for them to justify it or us to justify being wrong or right, people can actually like listen to each other and understand each other, and then they can work towards like what would you actually like instead, both people. So how can we like work in the situation? How can we fix the situation? How can we both make amends for our mistakes or wrongdoings or things we didn't know in the past? So that's all I want to say in this video. I hope this makes sense. It should definitely make sense. So allow yourself to have your own experience too, everyone. You don't have to feel guilty for feeling a certain way about somebody or about life or about yourself. Like, I could say I think I'm too skinny. Like, let's say, for example, I had anorexia, which I don't. I'm just slim, right? But let's say, just using this example, I have anorexia. Like, let's say I'm too skinny. Rather than like arguing with the anorexic, you're not too skinny, you're fat. Like, you're big, you're normal, you're perfect. Like, it's okay to say you're fine, but hear the person, hear. It's all about like deep listening, eye contact, deep being present with the person, holding a space of potential quietness or just focused, loving acceptance and attention. Allow them to be the way they are for a moment. Allow them to express themselves. And this is extremely healing for anyone who can express themselves and be heard and listened to, understood or empathized. So I'd say to the person saying that, okay, I hear you, I understand that you perceive yourself as being too skinny, too slim. In your eyes, in your feelings, or in your mind, you experience yourself as being like, kind of like overweight or fat, or having a certain body image. And even though I necessarily don't see it this way, this is what you're saying to the person. I respect and I hear you saying that this is how you perceive yourself at the moment. And in this acceptance, we also hold the space for transformation, that we can see ourselves differently in the future time, in the moment even, and seeing another person differently. So this is very helpful, everyone, honestly, I swear to God. So this is actually truly deeply a life transformative lesson. So I hope this helps you. Such a beautiful day here, everyone. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Well, have a nice day, everyone. Take care and lots of love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your valuable time. Have a beautiful day. Take care and lots of love. Keep doing brilliant, everyone. You're great, and don't worry, you're doing fantastic. Keep doing a great job that you're doing. Just keep going forward in life. It's tough, but we're all here in it together to win it. Together, to win it together as a team. Bye.